Hello everyone, my name is Adika Saputra Lubis with NPM 234111097 from Management Class 23. On this occasion, I will explain the material about ethics and culture. Ethics and culture are two things that cannot be separated in daily human life. Ethics applied by humans will form an ethical culture. The word ethics itself comes from the Greek ethos, while in the meaning of the term, ethics refers to values or norms that guide behavior in community life. On the other hand, culture comes from the Sanskrit buddhaya, which is linguistically related to human reason. In terms, culture can be interpreted as a way, habit, and result of human efforts in processing their thoughts and reason. This process is not carried out individually, but is implemented on a large scale and involves a community, such as the community. Ethics is always closely related to culture because ethics is an interpretation or evaluation of the culture itself. Ethics has the values of truth that must be adjusted to the culture, considering its non-absolute nature and different moral standards, depending on the culture that applies in a region and the social life lived by the community. For example, the Bugis people really appreciate their culture and ethics, such as Mapatabe and Pemali traditions. Mapatabe culture refers to the respectful attitude shown by children or younger people when passing by or talking to older people, by displaying politeness. Meanwhile, Pemali means prohibitions that are set based on cultural and ethical values inherited by ancestors. These two things are only a small part of the various cultures and ethics that prevail in the Bugis community, and are often considered very important by parents in educating their children to form a noble generation in the future. Indonesia, as a multifaceted country with diversity, certainly has differences in culture and ethics in each region, sometimes even contradictory. However, the goal remains the same, which is to create a safe and comfortable community environment. In one community, an attitude and ethics may be accepted, but in another culture it can be rejected. Even so, the assessment of community culture and ethics is always based on whether the community's behavior is good or not. Therefore, ethics and community culture will always be interrelated. The entry of globalization values that seem hedonistic and materialistic seem to give a new color in the culture and ethics of society, which is actually negative. The rapid flow of globalization that comes in can cause the phenomenon of cultural landslide in the middle of society. Therefore, the Indonesian people should return to their identity through the reuniting and reconstruction of the noble values of the nation's culture and ethics so that they can be relevant to the development of the existing times. That's the video that I can explain related to ethical and cultural materials. Thank you so much.